Do you see my screen?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. Okay. So we will be multiplying the polynomials. Alright. Okay, so for this one,
Yeah.
the
Yeah. It's basically the opposite of FOIL. I think the reverse of FOIL, right?
alright. So this one, what we do is find each product. So, this is being multiplied with this one. So what we do is we do distributive properties. What I do is I pick one side. So let's say I pick this. Okay. So I pick one. I'll multiply with these two. So what I mean is that one would be x times 5, then with the sign minus x times 5. Okay, so I have multiplied it. Oh my no, my bad. Oh my god, it's gonna be x. No, x times x, then x times minus 5. Does that make sense?
Yes, you're multiplying the x. You're distributing the x to the other side, essentially on both sides.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now you take 5 with the sign. So it's gonna be plus 5 times x. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get minus over here and then 5 times 5. Or if it's confusing, then we can just keep them as plus, minus over here, plus, minus over here. So it's like, I think it's gonna be,
Yes, I believe sometimes it gets confusing because you have to carry over one positive sign, right?
yeah. So now what I would do is x times x is x squared, then positive times negative is negative, x times 5 is 5x. Now again,
Mhm.
x 5 times x is plus 5x, then 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. Now I can simplify these two because these are like terms, right? So like terms, what I mean is when I have like x and x,
Mhm.
so then I can simplify them, but I cannot simplify 5x squared minus 5x. These are two different terms. That even
Yeah.
if I have a slight variation in my alphabet, they become different.
Right.
So this would be so positive 5x, negative 5x, they would just be 0. So x squared minus 25 is my final answer.
Okay. X squared minus 25. And so it would, if it's like terms, it would cancel out, right? If it's just 5x, right?
Oh yeah, because they wouldn't cancel out, but then um like I can add or subtract
Okay.
them depending on the sign, and they happen to have canceled out.
Okay, cool. Let me see if I can do the second one.
Okay.
And- and- let me see. And- and- okay. Okay, so my final answer I got n squared plus 1.
Minus one should be your answer. Okay. So you have n times n, then n plus one, right?
Yep.
Then you have negative one, so negative one n, then negative one times one. This is going to be n squared plus n minus n. So you have negative, positive, negative, 1. So this, and this will get cancelled, and I have this left.
Yes. Awesome. So how I do number three?
Yeah, the number three would be, they all of them happen to be like, oh, there's special cases. Hold up. Um, okay, so there's one way to do them, and there's like another way to do them. Another way would be memorizing a few things. So, like, okay, I'll show you both ways. The first way would be when anything is squared, it's the same thing being multiplied that many times, twice. So whatever is this exponent, it's the
Yeah.
same thing, whatever is inside, that's being multiplied that many times to
Mm-hmm.
itself. So what is being multiplied over here is I have 2, so p minus 1, and then p minus 1, like this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's it?
Right? Yeah. Now I have to solve this. So we distribute them. So it's going to be p times p,
Let me see.
then p plus p minus 1, then minus 1, p, then minus 1, minus 1. Then p times p is p squared. Okay, positive, negative, negative. Then p times 1 is p. Then positive, negative, positive, negative. Then I have p again. Then negative times negative, positive, and 1 times 1 is 1. Now, when I look at these two, my signs are the same. So when I have the same signs, I can add them. So these are going to be p squared minus 2p plus 1.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me see if I can do number four now.
All right. Oh, one more thing. There's something called as identities,
Oh, the
right?
identity property.
Do you remember?
The additive identity. Oh, sorry. That's the identity property where you add zero but six times. Something like
Oh, no, no, no. Identities, what I mean is you have algebraic
that. Oh.
identities. So these are things that you have to memorize a bit. So for example, if you have something in terms of a minus b the whole squared, so in this case you have p minus 1 the whole squared. So your a is p and b is 1. Is something?
Oh yes.
Then, yeah. So this will always give you a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So you can substitute anything in this. So for example, if I do p minus 1 the whole square, I'm going to have p square. So my a is p
Mm-hmm.
and b is negative 1. So wherever I have a, I can substitute. Okay, so you don't take in count negative 1 because you've already taken that in your formula. So wherever you have a, you substitute that with p, and wherever you have b, you substitute that with 1. You have b squared
Mm-hmm.
minus 2 p. 1 you can leave them out because it's being like multiplied
Mm-hmm.
plus 1 squared is 1.
Oh, I see.
Like
That
a 1
may
like
I see. That may take a while for me to get down though. Mhm.
yeah, so but if you memorize this in your head, it does make you faster. So for example, this fifth one is also in the same format. So it's a minus b the whole squared. So that's going to be a squared. So a is your x. So x squared is x
Right.
squared minus 2ab. So it's going to be 2 times a is x, b is 4.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to like simplify this further. And then you're going to have b squared. So it's 4 times 4. Let me write it down here. 4 times 4. This is going to be
And then that's the
x.
most simplified version you can get of it when you do
Yeah,
this. Okay.
right. So it's going to be 16. So this is your end result.
Interesting. Thank you for showing
And,
me.
and another easier one would be this one over here, seventh one.
Right.
You have another identity called a plus b times a minus b is a squared minus b squared. So if you see anything that's in form of this, where you have the two same things, but
Right.
it's a subtraction and addition being multiplied. You can directly tell that they're a squared and b squared. So, for example, this we hear a is x, b is 5, right? So
Right.
it's like a, a, b, b, then minus plus.
Mhm.
Over here, what you would do is x squared. So x squared is x times x minus 5 squared, so it's 5 times 5. So that's x squared minus 25.
Interesting. Interesting. All right, let me see. Let me write this down. Make sure I got this in the notes. A
Alright, so
minus B.
I think like, this might take a while to get
Sure, no
in,
worries.
in
Um,
your head, but yeah, it definitely makes it faster. And they're like special stuff. So they're like
it
these
makes it a
four,
lot more simpler. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, um, if you don't want to be like, you don't want to memorize so much stuff, it's always easier to also do the distribution because it's just one more extra step and you can get rid of all that memorization. This is n squared, so this thing, so it's going to be n times n, then plus n minus 5. It's pretty much the same thing, like it's two extra steps that you can do quickly in your head instead of memorizing.
Yes. Thank you. I definitely appreciate all this. Um, let's move over to number 9, if you don't mind.
Number 9, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can choose.
Oh, okay, when you, so this is
Right.
going to be 2k squared plus 1, then 2k squared plus 1. Right? Now when you multiply them, make sure you multiply, okay, let me help you with this one, then you can take 10th one on your
Okay.
own. Like when you multiply 2k squared times 2k squared, and then you get 2k squared times this, then 1 times 2k squared plus 1, right? So
Right.
over here, this is going to be, we have something like this. What you would do is multiply numerator number times number. So 2 times 2, 4.
For
Then k squared times k squared. So what you do is
add them, right?
uh, add the powers.
Right.
It's going to be
Right.
k4.
And then plus 2 b 4. What when you add it, do you have to add the numerators as well? Because you have to add it plus
No, no,
two.
no. They're being multiplied, right? So
Right.
uh, so this can be split into this as well. So what you do is you do 2 times 2,
Right.
then you do k squared times k squared, right?
Right.
So I'm just like separating them out. This is gonna be 4, this thing. So this again is a law, okay? So whenever you have two same bases, by bases what I mean is you have two same variables, right? And they're being raised to any power. What you do is when they're being multiplied, you would
Mm.
add the powers. And they're
Right.
being divided, you would subtract the powers. So it's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be
Okay.
so it's gonna be 2 plus 2. If I had 1, then it's gonna
Right.
be 2 plus 1. Does that
Right.
make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Right, so it's gonna be k to the power of 4 plus 2k squared plus 3k squared plus 1. Now, see, this and this is the same power. Now over here, when they're being added, you would increase only the numerator. But when they're being multiplied, you would change the um, powers as um, they are. Does that make sense? So this is just gonna be 4k squared, not
Mhm. You leave the
4.
powers alone then. Just add the numerator basically.
Yeah, that's it. So you treat them as a normal variable. You don't do anything to the variable. But when they're
Okay.
being multiplied, you have to change the variable as well.
Thank you. Yes. Awesome.
Like this is your final answer.
Okay. Let me try to do number 10 then. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you get to like practice this every day, or does work take all of your time?
So usually, I alternate days when I study math and when I don't study math. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, I study math for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then I use a software that honestly does the work for me. Well, not doesn't do the work, but it actually shows me the topics I need to know and the topics I already know, and then the topics I have to practice. So it's very streamlined process of me studying. Um, but and essentially like, and then your lessons essentially they help me like basically tackle the harder subjects much easier. So yeah.
So I see that you told me you wanted to become a physicist, right?
Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, and then but before I do that, I want to get my associates in mechatronics. Do you know what that is or no?
Oh yes, yes, I do know mechatronics.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so how good are you? Wait, doesn't all of that include like a lot of calculus and stuff?
So well, I'm not. Well, I'm sure it does in other countries, but here in the United States, there's
Mm-hmm.
different jobs you can do in mechatronics. If an associate's degree is 2 years, a bachelor's degree is 4 years. I'm not sure how it is in India, but the associate's degree in mechatronics, you only learn up to college algebra, math. You don't really go to calculus. But and
Oh,
then and the reason for that is because you essentially start off as a maintenance repair person when it comes to robots in factories, and
mm-hmm.
and sometimes you may help install new robots here and there. But other than that, that's it. It's not. But then I think the only thing above that is your automation control specialist and then automation engineer. But I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just want to be like the maintenance repair person for mechatronics. Mhm.
Oh, okay, okay. I think I kind of get it.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, by the way, actually, I'm meaning to tell you this, but I think the next country I want to visit is going to be India, I believe. I want to,
Oh,
yeah,
then I would definitely like give you tips. So please do not visit the north. North is very crowded. You're not gonna like it. It's polluted. I recommend to visit
the south.
either yeah, either the south or the eastern part.
Yeah. I actually I've done my research and in North they have I think gun culture.
Oh yeah. Oh right, right, right.
They have like they like guns a lot. I think that's really cool.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I
I'm a
see.
nerd for that.
I
But
see. I see.
but I mean, if I would, I mean, you don't have to say yes to this, obviously. But I mean, I would love to have the opportunity to, come meet you. But of course, I'm not. I won't. It's not like I'm gonna come look for you. Obviously, only if you want.
Sure, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you happen to be like near a place or something, I can definitely.
Yeah, it's fine. No worries. It's fine. I like I've been looking into. I like Goa. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh yeah, Goa. Yeah, you should definitely visit Goa. Goa is a nice place to visit, but there are mostly beaches and stuff. Um, you should definitely want to visit India during our winters because um you're gonna be troubled if you come during summers because it gets really hot here and yeah, definitely it gets very hot in the northern part. It sometimes goes around like 45, 46 degrees. Last time it was crazy because of the heat wave. Some parts even hit 50.
Degrees Celsius, right? You use
This is
Celsius.
Celsius, of course.
Right,
No,
right,
no,
right.
Celsius.
Sorry, I'm in America. We use Fahrenheit.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting that.
No, no, no. It's
But
okay. It's okay.
yeah, like that was very hot. So, and also north is very crowded, and you're gonna definitely find it very dirty as well. So,
Oh, well, thank you
right.
for the advice. We might talk more about this in the future.
Yes.
So my final answer for number 10 is 64a to the fourth power minus 16.
That's correct.
Yes. Thank you, Priya.
Nice.
You're the best math teacher ever.
All right. Okay, nice. Let's do 11th one.
Mhm. Oh, you don't mind me asking, you speak Hindi and English, right?
Yes. Do.
Okay, good. Because I know India has many different languages, but I think Hindi is one of the main ones, right?
Right, and they do not.
I got
And
you.
then like every other region would have their own language.
Right. I know there's Gujarati as well.
Oh yes, that is a. I think there are a lot of like people from Gujarat and Punjab over there
mhm.
in the States.
Yes, there is. I think in
I think there are like just a lot of us over there.
yes, but I think predominantly from like the southern part of India and the western parts of India. Well, where I am specifically in Chicago, I've met a lot of Indian people here, and they always tell me they're from not from Bangalore, but like places nearby Bangalore, and also
Mhm.
the western-ish parts of India. And then very rarely would you ever find somebody from like the northern parts of India.
Oh yeah, that's all for sure. But I do think that a lot of Gujaratis go over there. Also, I think people from Punjab are usually they usually go to Canada.
Oh yes, they do. A lot of Pakistanis in general go to Canada and the UK.
Hmm.
Um,
So unlike Punjabis, the oldest Sikh people
they're the oldest
uh,
what?
are the this one.
Oh, the Sikh. The Sikh. Oh yeah, I like the Sikh. They're really cool people. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, funny story. I want to share with you.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the jobs I worked for last year, I left that job, but I like to work. I met a Sikh person, and
Hmm.
we actually became friends. His name was Joshua, and then he says that he was going to give me a turban. He was going to teach me how to wrap it, but and I told him I wanted a red one because I like, oh, that might take a while. How about just a purple one? Like, okay, a purple one. And then he like at my workplace, he literally like showed me like how to wrap it, like, and he sit me down and chair and wrapped the turban on me, and everybody was watching like, oh my god, you look just like him.
That's funny.
And, it's funny. Because people say I look Middle Eastern. People say I look Arab, or I mean, just people in general for me. So I don't know. That's what they say.
Mm,
Mhm. Okay, let me look. Let me work on that answer alone.
okay.
I really enjoy talking to you, by the way.
Yes, me too.
N squared plus 5n squared minus 7 squared. And then 20 minus 4. Oh, sorry, no, the mistake right there. That would be okay. There we go. Okay, so the final answer I got for number 11 is 4 plus 20 n squared plus 25 n to the fourth power.
20m squared plus 25m 4 is correct.
Yes. Awesome.
Good job.
Let me try number 12 now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like going to festivals, by the way?
Sorry.
Do you like going to festivals?
Festivals? No, honestly, they're too crowded for me.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So,
Yeah, I was like, curious.
like, festivals, as in, do you mean like religious festivals or
Well,
like,
anything in general, like stuff outside that you may like social gatherings, any type of gathering.
oh, not necessarily. I'm kind of an introvert, so
Mm.
I generally just prefer my friend to hang out with them.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Do you like them?
Do I do what?
Do you like the festivals and stuff?
So I like
Gather-
conventions, um, especially like anime conventions and comic book
Oh
conventions.
right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do they have those in India?
Sorry.
Do
Oh
they
yeah,
have
we
like
do have Comic Cons in India. We do, we do.
awesome? That'd be so cool. I'd
Yes,
love to
they
visit
come
them.
out like almost every year. But then I don't have any costumes to cosplay, so I don't visit them.
Would you like to cosplay or no?
Um, I mean, I think it would be fun to do it sometimes. But then again, I'm too introverted for it.
Mhm. One time I cosplayed as Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
I'm sorry.
One time I cosplayed. It was really fun. I dressed up as Spike Spiegel.
Um, Please spell that. I don't know which one you're talking about.
That's okay. I'll show you. Let's see. Oh,
Like, are you sharing the screen?
no, I just showed you the message of what it was I cosplayed as.
Oh, I think I've heard of the first one. I haven't heard of the second one. Oh, well, this is a very old anime, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I rarely watch. To come to think of it, I haven't watched any old animes.
That's okay. Mhm.
How is it? Oh, did you cosplay him?
Yes, I dressed up as him.
Oh, how's this one like?
So it's anime.
Is
It's
this
about
your
this. What?
is this your favorite anime or something?
It's one of my favorites. It's not my most favorite though.
Oh, okay, which one's your favorite one?
That's okay.
Which
Items.
one is your favorite one?
My favorite anime? It's
Yeah.
let me see. Actually, I have it right here. I have my list right here. I have like a list of top 100.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you have a list too?
Oh yes, I like mine isn't 100 because I haven't watched 100 of them, but I do have a tiny list.
Okay, yeah. Well, here's my favorite anime. Here I'll put it in the chat. It's Sengoku Basara.
Cuckoo.
It's in the chat if you want. You can copy and paste it.
Okay. Oh, oh, this one is an old one too. Do you like the more pirate kind ones? Like adventure?
Yes, it is. It's a very cool one. 3 times 14, 21. Okay.
I can tell.
X and then -7. -7 X. What, -49, I think. What's your favorite anime?
Mine's Haikyuu.
Oh, I see. Is that Studio Ghibli, right?
No, I don't think it's Studio
Oh,
Ghibli, so
IQ. Oh, let me see. Let me look your up.
it's a sports anime.
Oh, I see. It's basketball. Oh no, wait, no, volleyball, right? Okay.
Volleyball, yeah.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of good sports animes that are good, they're good mangas, but I think very few of them actually get shows, unfortunately.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Do you like volleyball?
Not really, but then I did start watching volleyball after this one.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Mhm.
That's so intense. Make sure I'm double checking my work here. Okay. All right. So, I'm sorry about
Um,
that.
that's okay.
I just I was clicking on the window by accidentally pressed the X, but okay. So
Oh, that's okay. It happens to you, alright.
sorry, the final answer for number 12 is 9x minus wait, sorry. 9x minus 49 there. Yeah.
9x squared minus 49 is correct.
Yes.
Okay, let's do 13 and 14.
Okay, awesome. I'll let you know when I answer. Oh, wait, okay, let me see. Okay, my final answer for number 13 is 9 minus 49 v to the fourth power.
That's correct.
Awesome, yes. I'm on a roll. Thank you.
That's perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, let's try shading time.
Number 14, got you.
Mm-hmm.
What the? I just ripped the paper in half accidentally.
Oh my gosh, this never happens.
I'm like, oh my god. Okay, listen. So, I'm just I like to lay down whenever I'm doing math for some reason. I'm weird like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not.
Yeah, I gotta work on that. 14 now. That's both. Okay, okay, good. -7. I mean, not -6. Okay, so -14 squared. That's that. Cancel out. 49 will be 4 -36. Okay. Okay, my final answer for number 14 is 49 v to the fourth power minus 36.
That's correct.
Yes.
You definitely on your okay. Let
Um.
me okay.
So, so go on.
All right. Can you try this one because this one seems a bit different from
Number
this one?
21. Oh, 20, 20.
20.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Sure. I'll try that.
And then I think after this, then we can. If you want, we can practice. Otherwise, if you have other chores to do, then you can do that one as well.
I think this might be the last problem. Because I have yeah, I might wrap this up because I have other things that I need to get done today. I'm not, but
Right.
like,
Right.
don't get me wrong. Like, I like learning with you and like talking with you a lot, and just I'm trying
Yes.
to
Yes.
get so many
Definitely.
things done at the same time, and I'm a crazy person that way.
Right. Right. I definitely understand.
Yeah. Let me try this one.
Hmm.
And then and, and, five, and, equals, let's see, negative 10. So that will be m. Okay. So I got m minus 5n, and then let me see, I forgot to negative 10. That one we would be pass on. And I got, okay, I got n minus 10n minus 10n.
All right. Wait. You did not get an m squared.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. Sorry about, I forgot about the m square.
Okay, okay, let me show you how
Yeah.
this will happen. This is going to be minus n times minus n, right? Then minus n times minus 5n,
Mhm.
then plus 5n minus n, right? I'm just picking this. It's
Yep.
going to be plus 5n
Mhm.
minus 5n. Now negative, negative, positive,
Mhm.
and n squared. Then negative, negative, positive. Um, going to have 5 and n. Then negative, sorry, positive, negative, negative, 5 and n.
Mm.
And it's going to be um, positive, negative, negative, 5 times 5, 25, n times n squared. Now, n is going to get cancelled because, see, mn and n both are same, right? Because they're being like multiplied.
Mhm.
And it's like 5 and 5, so they get cancelled. So I'm going to be left with n squared minus 25 n squared.
Interesting. Uh,
Okay, so similarly, can you try 22 with the same logic? Again, you just have to be careful of, okay, so you do know, okay, so u times v is uv, right?
right.
Then v times u is also uv. Like, it does not matter because they're being multiplied. Because in the end, if your v is 2, u is 6, it's gonna be, if it's 2 times 6, it's still gonna be 12. 6 times 2 is still gonna be 12.
Okay. All
Right,
right.
so over here, the order does not matter when they're being multiplied. So they're pretty much the same thing.
Okay. All right. Then I guess I'll try. Mhm. That's right. 3x negative 1 equals a positive 3x. And then that's the negative 3x minus 3x times 3x. That would be okay. My final answer for number 22 is
Mhm.
y squared minus 9x squared. Oh,
That's correct.
yes. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, great.
So, right,
So
yes.
actually, Priya, you want me to ask, is Tuesdays okay day for you, or would you prefer a different day?
Um, I don't mind any day, but sometimes it's just that I do get a
Oh,
bit
sure.
tired, so
No,
I
no,
will
yeah, no,
ask
no,
you to
it's fine.
reschedule.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. No
yeah, we
worries.
can definitely work out a time that works best. So whatever day you feel works the best, just let me know a day prior, no, on the day, and then I can tell you if I can make it that day or not.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, definitely. Is this time okay for you, or you want to do like an hour earlier for you?
I think this time is fine, or
Okay,
earlier also works. So anytime that works best for you.
sure.
If you have like chores to be taken care of, and if you want to do earlier, you can definitely do earlier.
Yeah, no worries. No, definitely. Because I mean, you're my teacher, so obviously I want to be accommodating as much as I can as a student, you know. So
No, that's completely okay because if you do want to get it done earlier, then I get to wrap up earlier as well. Or
I would say
I don't
only when.
mind to,
Yeah, sure. No, no,
yeah,
yeah, no worries. Only I would say only when circumstances needed to be. But I think this time is fine for both of us. Okay.
right.
Okay, then I'll send you an email when we'll set up the next class. Okay.
Sure thing. Okay.
Cool. All right. Goodbye. I appreciate you. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.